Allegedly, the Los Angeles Lakers remain looking for the right deal. So the other day, Sam Amick in a walk and talk with LeBron. LeBron made it seem like his patience was waning. Then LeBron called him out on Twitter and said, "My patience isn't waiting." But obviously, he wants a move done. And let's talk about the information that has came out in recently. Now, let me tell you, this information comes from Dave McMenamin and Brian Windhorst of ESPN. The Los Angeles Lakers continue to linger in the playoff chase despite the injury to Anthony Davis, mainly due to the excellent play of LeBron James. The question surrounding the Lakers largely remains unchanged from the offseason, when they pursued trade scenarios involving Russell Westbrook and their first round picks in 2027 and 2029. The Lakers continue to be open to that trade structure, but that doesn't appear to be an urgency for them to find one if it doesn't make a meaningful difference. Quote, I think the big question that will be pretending to LeBron James' view of the now versus the future is, are the Lakers actually committed to moving those picks if the right deal occurs? From the information that Dave McMenamin on the Brian Windhorst podcast revealed, they are. But they will not do a deal now if they don't feel like it is the right deal, end quote, said David McMenamin on the Brian Windhorst podcast. Earlier in the podcast, Windhorst suggested his sense is that James has no interest in forcing his way off the Los Angeles Lakers roster this offseason, should they not upgrade the roster around him during the season. But he is merely applying pressure to make the front office and the ownership group uncomfortable until they take action. Which all in all is smart, because that way you can, kind of bitch them. And one might argue what needs to be done. And we've talked about it. At this point, I think if you can get a deal for Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott, I don't even care for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. There's deals out there that potentially could be made. There's small deals and there's big deals. I think deals that net you multiple players in return are a bit better. So, look, I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What would you guys do if you were the Los Angeles Lakers? Because it is interesting to see how this is all played out, because the Los Angeles Lakers have kind of, done everything possible to avoid making moves, it feels as if. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts, if there was anything I might have missed or you guys would have liked me to talk about, because it is a very interesting situation with the Los Angeles Lakers. Because at this point, they're not trading Russell Westbrook, but he was a huge salary that you could have done a multitude of trades. I talked about it. I mean, if you could, I bet you could have convinced the Utah Jazz to take Russell Westbrook and both first-round picks for a combination of Mike Conley, Kelly Olynyk, and I believe you could even gotten Malik Beasley in that deal with Rudy Gay. Then you could have gotten 4 players in that deal. But they decided not to do something like that. There are multiple deals where if they wanted to trade Westbrook, but at this point I wouldn't. There's other deals where you could get yourself, if you call up the Knicks for Pat Bev and Kendrick Nunn, and there's 2 first-round picks, you could arguably get yourself Obi Toppin and Cam Reddish. That's $10 million right there. And if you can convince them to do Derrick Rose, and for them to take, I think you can split it up where they eat $4 million of the salary and they tend to keep it on the side cap. You could do something like that. There's deals out there that you could look at. There's also, you could try to get involved in a 3-team trade. And I think they're just missing out on that. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What would you guys do if you were the Los Angeles Lakers, and why? But that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. I want to peace out. Also, I'm in a closet, hence the hangers. Look at this. These are all hangers. Now, my thought process is I should do this. I don't know why I didn't do it originally. Ooh, you guys hear that? Not at all what I wanted. Oh, God. Oh, God. If you made it to the end of the video, those were all hangers just falling. Like, comment, subscribe. Now the closet sounds better, I bet. And there's no hangers in front, so. Trapped in the closet. I pull out my Beretta. He gets a little bit closer. I stick out my Beretta. Have you guys listened to that by R. Kelly? Such good. So good. Hip opera.